So when we talk about the electron transport chain, there are a few things that are involved. Number one, the complexes. There are four complexes which are involved: one, two, and three, four. And we write when we write them in the Roman numerals. Second thing that is involved is Q, a coenzyme Q, and a vitamin. Then number three, what is present? A cytochrome C. There is cytochrome B as well, A as well. So here C is present. Okay, then four, ATP synthase is present, which is the main enzyme for converting or to which accept the proton. There basically there is a proton pump, and then it forms the ATP by converting ADP and attaching it with phosphate. Okay, so we have an outer membrane here, and then we have an inner membrane. Let's make an outer membrane. Then there is an inner membrane. So these four things are present in the inner membrane. So this one is the complex one, then a complex 2, sorry, here coenzyme Q, then complex 3, then complex 4, and then we have ATP synthase. Let's make a different shape of this. ATP synthase. So their proton pump is present as well. So what will happen now here? What is going to happen? The NADH or the reduced NAD or the reduced FAD are going to convert into ATP. Now how will this happen? So in very first one is a complex one here. The NADH is converted into NAD. Oxidation takes place. That's why it is called as oxidative phosphorylation. Now the electrons move here, and there are protons which move outside. Then it shifts the electrons to the coenzyme Q. Then the coenzyme Q passes the electrons to the next one. Let's write here 2. Then here between 3 and 4 is the presence of cytochrome C. It passes the electron to C, then to 4, and here what will happen? The electrons and the protons along with oxygen molecule, because it is oxidative phosphorylation, makes water. So we have learned this, that in the Link cycle and the Krebs cycle there is production of carbon dioxide, and here water is produced. That's why we say that when we conclude this equation, what are the products or what are the reactants of this one? Glucose along with oxygen converts into carbon dioxide and water. So this is a phase where water is formed, and we have learned how the carbon dioxide is formed. Now what will happen? The protons will move here. So definitely protons are going to move here from like into the intermembrane space. Sorry, here is the 2. This is the intermembrane space. So there are lots of proton over here, and it creates a gradient, means there is more concentration in this intermembrane space while there is lesser concentration over here. So there are proton pumps. That's why it is chemiosmosis. Now protons will move from here to outside. Simple. Okay, now here the ADP is going to accept the phosphate, and through bonding it forms ATP. So each NAD are going to produce 3 ATP. We can, if you want to learn it in a simple way, it's so simple that 4 protons are moving from here, 4 proton here, have and 2 protons here. So this results in the formation of ATP, the protons one. While when we talk about FAD, it produces only 2 ATP. So FAD is going to enter here in the complex 2, FADH2, and it converts into FAD. So from here the electrons move to the coenzyme Q. Keep in mind, whether it's NADH, whether it is FADH2 in complex 1 and 2 respectively, both are giving electrons to coenzyme Q, and then they are further giving it or transporting it to the next one molecule. So this is a simple cycle how this one takes place. Let's talk about the oxidative phosphorylation. फ्रान यहाँ पे pause दे रही हूँ मैंने फिर वही किया है मैंने दूसरी screen पे कर दिया वो screen शायद आती नहीं है या फ्रान एक बीच में ना blank screen है यहाँ पे आना चाहिए पर ये बहुत जल्दी पास हो जाती है तो मैंने इस पे आ गई और मैंने इस पे ठीक है नहीं अब वो जब ये आएगा इसका टेक्स्ट आएगा तो वो सारा उसके ऊपर लिखा होगा देखिए अब वो पता लग जाएगा I may continue. Actually, front से start करें. So let's summarize it. A chemiosmosis takes place and there is formation of ATP. The proton gradient is formed across the inner membrane. The proton flow back into matrix via ATP synthase because there are proton pumps. It's a facilitated diffusion. So proton movement power the ATP synthesis because there is a formation of bonding over here. Oxygen is the final acceptor here and it combines it. Oxygen is combined with proton and electron and the ultimate our product is water. So the net result is that almost 34 ATP per glucose are produced and the hydrogen ions are pumped into intermembrane space. So this is all about the electron transport chain. Let's discuss the anaerobic respiration in some other video. See you there. Till then, goodbye.